Let me ask you both about something else that has been a bipartisan issue here in Washington, which is TikTok, which Congress voted overwhelmingly in bipartisan fashion to ban the app. It's set to go in effect on Sunday. Congressman Nunn, we're hearing some reports that President Trump may be thinking about an executive order that would delay the sale. There is a provision of the law that allows that for 90 days. Do you think he should do that?
Well, I think, first of all, let's look at the House led on this, passed it, the Senate approved it, and the President signed into law. The Supreme Court's upheld it. Now, this isn't a ban of...
The court may still weigh in, but yes.
Yeah, with TikTok on this...
We expect it to
Yeah,
be.
exactly
yes.
right.
Mm-hmm.
The TikTok on this is an app, and ByteDance, the parent company, is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Chinese. And we have seen for the last 6 months, Chinese through Volt Typhoon, Silk Typhoon, Salt Typhoon, coming in and pillaging the United States. So we know the Chinese are incentivized to do this. I think that it's right from a national security side to divest from China being able to have its largest propaganda source right here in the United States. President Trump coming in, we've got a lot of deadlines coming up this Sunday, Kasie, and I think it's important that we're clear with the American people. There's a new top cop in town, and he's going to have a lot of influence here on getting the Chinese to divest. In the same tone, TikTok, the app, has an opportunity here to become an American company, and I think that ultimately their CEO may be joining the inauguration this week to have those direct conversations with leaders right here in Washington.
Congressman Landsman, do you see any upside to delaying this for 90 days? Should President Biden consider doing that before he leaves office? Should Donald Trump use this executive order if he doesn't?
I don't know. I mean, quite frankly, Zach's right. The point is keep the app and get the company to disinvest from China. They just got to get out of China because at the moment, because it is a Chinese-based company, China, who is a foreign adversary, they are at any time in a position to weaponize all of our data. And we're putting Americans at risk and our national security at risk. And so, if they can get this thing sold, that would be the best of both worlds. But, whether there's a delay or not, what we passed was the right decision.
Quick last word, Congressman?
I think this is a bold world. Look, if China wants to continue to play in this area and refuses to allow it to sell, I feel highly confident that there'll be another app that will immediately spring up in its place. We just talked about our kids. This is the generation where brand loyalty is not there. They're going to go to something that they need.
I asked my kids before the vote, I said, hey, I'm going to vote on this, Curious, do you care?
Yeah.
Focus group of 2. The answer was like, no, they're both in their phones in the back of the car. And I was like, why? And they're like, something else will come up.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
All right. Well, it's nice to have some bipartisan shit breaking out on the set on all of the issues we have talked about today.
Dad's in agreement.
Congressman, thanks to both of you for joining us. I hope you'll come back soon.